Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in again, and today I want to talk about probably something that you haven't seen yet. And I say that with a little bit of mystery, but for those of you that have scrolled the endless feed of Instagram, you may have seen a little You may have seen a little product called Hobolite, okay? And I happen to have them right here in hand. The Hobolite Mini. I also have the Hobolite Avant, or Avant. I don't know how they actually pronounce it. But you probably have seen these on Instagram. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. And this is just an extremely effective bicolor LED light. And, you know, I got to be honest with you. I received these yesterday in the mail from the company. They are not paying me to say anything nice. They just said, hey, I'm glad you're interested in our products. Would you like to check them out? Immediately, I jumped on board and said, sure, I'll take a look at it. I take a look at a lot of light systems. You guys know that if you followed me for any amount of time. And I said, okay, look, they look beautiful, but is it a gimmick? Going to be cheaply made? Are they going to be plastic? Are they going to be kind of like that gimmick factor? Like, okay, yeah, it's a really cool looking light, but does it perform? I got to tell you that no. These lights are amazing. This lighting system is fantastic. And I actually wrote some notes down on my phone, and this is something that I don't do, and you guys know that, but right off the bat, how do I describe these lights? Attention to detail, innovative application, beautifully designed, and a gorgeous layout for the LCD and menu system. So much so that the day that these arrived and I immediately put hands on and was just checking out how innovative their materials are, the way everything mounts, the way everything goes together, I immediately made a purchase. And I didn't have to because I actually purchased the light that I already have here. I have to give it back, but I was like, I'm buying it. I'm buying the system. I actually bought the Avant, which is a little bit bigger than the Mini, and I'll show you that maybe in a separate video, but I just wanted to give you a hands-on first impression because I was so blown away by this, and I never grab a product right off the bat and immediately do a video on it. But right off the bat, you turn it on by pressing this little button and a little scroll of the wheel, and you'll notice that right off the bat, these lights here, this one here, the Hobolite Mini, is self-contained battery. It's chargeable. I just lit myself right in the face. It's rechargeable right there on the back. There's a little plug area that you can put your USB-C, I believe it is. I'm pretty sure it's a USB-C. Yes, USB-C, thank God. It's USB-C. There is a cooling fan right on the back here that keeps the unit nice and cool, so it can run for a good amount of time. And you know, yeah, it does look like a little retro camera. It's a metal design, nice leather on the side, and they use these V-mounts, these V-locks on the bottom, which are just fantastic. I mean, there's no fiddling around with screws and different, you know, quarter 20 mounts or anything like that. They mount on and they give you all these mounts. And, you know, again, that's another thing, guys. These mounts, I mean, everything is just milled and, you know, perfectly done. The detail is just amazing. They got their little logo on there and it's a quick release. Okay. I'll put this on here right now just to kind of hold it. But, you know, everything you want to do. And, you know, this one is really cool because I know I'm jumping all over the place, but I'm so excited about these. And you guys know how it is. I tell you right from the heart, I don't script anything. I get in front of the camera and I tell you what I like. And I know that you guys appreciate that. You can focus this, okay? You can focus the beam a little bit on this one, on the Mini, okay? And that's on there just as you see it. And then you have this gorgeous LCD readout, okay? And here's the cool thing about this. Yes, it's bicolor, so 6500 Kelvin, okay? And then you can go all the way down to 2700 Kelvin, and you'll notice that on the LCD, it either turns yellow or orange or blue, depending on, you know, where your color range is going to be. And then obviously you have your your degrees and how strong you're going to use the light. You may have noticed on here as well that there is a little Bluetooth symbol and a battery indicator, and also a fan. You can shut the fan off. Some other reviewers were saying that the fan is too loud, and you can hear it, but you can shut it off, and it just indicates that it is on, and there is Bluetooth. So yes, these are connected through your phone. There is an app you can download to install the new firmware and access all the color tonality and the Kelvin, as well as some of the features. They do have some of those features that other lights have, like lightning and fireplace and TV and flash and things like that. And you simply get into that through the menu up top. If I can show you where that is, if you hold down the top button, you can see the menu system right there. I'm not going to go through it all, but you can see it all right there if you want to check that out. So that's really cool. And then the other thing that's really neat on this as well is right off the bat, what I really like is that instead of trying to dial in all the temperature, you can simply just click. Okay, if you click, it'll go to the different, it'll go through steps. And the same thing with the power. Okay, you click it, goes up, down, and increments, which is nice. If you want to just get to a quick 25%, you click it once. There's no kind of dialing in. And the same thing with the color temperature. You want to do 2500, 5600, boom, you just right in there and it is ready to go. Additionally, we're not done yet, and I'm trying not to make this one really long. I am going to show you the other light. Right now I'm using the Avant. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I will get it right by the end of one of these videos, because I'm going to do a few of these. I'm using that right now to power it with their softbox. So if you like the quality of light that you're seeing, that's from the larger one. But they come with a little barn door system where you can put this on, you screw it down to hold it tight, and now you have a barn door system, okay? And the other cool, let me bring this down so you guys can not get blown away. But the other cool thing about this too is it's all magnet. So this cone comes off the top, and now it's your regular light, or caught that, or it just magnets right on top. So, being the fact that there is a magnet, there are other things you can use. They have a grid. I don't think my face will allow that to show. You have a grid. The grid can go in there. Additionally, you have this nice, beautiful leather pouch, and I'll get into that stuff too. And with the leather pouch, you also have different filter set, okay? And the filters are nice too. They're like matte, okay? So more like a matte filter. You can put that on there. Again, it's all magnet featured, so real nice and easy. There's no messing around with screwing on threads and cross threading things. It comes in a beautiful pouch, hard case, kind of canvas, some nice leather on the handles. I'll appreciate that. I love the color tone too, the gray and the brown, and your charger and everything else for the light that you would want to use. Let me shut this off, because I'm going to continue to talk about the light. Here's the thing, and again, I want to go off my notes because I was jotting things down. And guys, I never do it, but I'm going to do it. Gear that looks good, I think sometimes will also make you use it a lot more. And what do I mean by that? If it doesn't become cumbersome, if it's easy to use, if the application just works flawlessly, if the design features and things like the V-mounts and the quick release, if it's easy to use, you're more likely to set it up to use it. I know that I have gear that I really like the gear and it really helps out. But a lot of times I'm like, I don't feel like pulling it out right now and setting it up. I don't feel like dealing with it. Let me just figure out another way to do it, because it's going to take me a couple minutes to get it all set up. And that one thing that I got to crank down sometimes doesn't crank down, and or it strips out, or I got to gaff tape the one thing. There's none of that with this. Their application and the way that they have put this out onto the market is just incredible. There is a caveat right there. Right now, you cannot get these, okay? They're going to be launching soon. I'm not exactly sure on the date. I will get in touch with them and find out. But they have been an extremely easy company to communicate with. The company as a whole seems like they're really involved in the community that they're trying to sell to. They are creatives, they are artists, they are photographers and videographers. They seem like they really, really care. And with giving you a product that looks as good as this little mini does, I mean, this thing is just, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, there's a lot of lights out there. I have so many lights, and we've seen them all. Is there not a cooler looking light than that? I mean, that and the top LCD and, you know, an audible, you know, clicky dial and a smooth one for, you know, in and out, the fan, the quick connect, you know, just how milled out and perfect everything is here. I mean, the fact that it looks the way it does and it also performs the way it does, with a community, it seems like they're really, really backing, you know, their products, and they're quick to communicate back with you and answer any questions. And they seem really, really likable. And their attention to detail. I mean, the knurl, I mean, I can appreciate this. I mean, a little rubber grommet on the bottom of the knurled area for this cold shoe mount, and how well the knurling on this, I don't know if this is coming across on the video, I hope it is, but how it's just perfect. It just, and guys, I didn't even get to the bigger stand yet. The bigger light that I'm using to actually, you know, light up this, and I didn't even get to the tripod, okay? You're not gonna see a more beautiful carbon fiber tripod, okay? This thing is just, it's innovative the way it works. It's locked out, another quick mount up top, telescoping, really easy. And then check this out. You loosen this ring right here, okay? These come up and they fold out like this, okay? That's it right there. And then you use this to lock it out. You gotta loosen this one up because I didn't have it all the way down. But and then it just folds up into itself. And this is like, guys, this is amazing stuff, the way that this works. So again, they're coming up with new ways to do things, and you know, this is gorgeous. Again, all aluminum, all carbon fiber, telescoping. Again, beautiful, you know, quick release V mount up here with a ball head. It's all logoed out. Beautiful knurled designs. Super light. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think? Again, I'm only showing you the mini right now. I'm going to show you the Avant on a separate video because I don't want this one to be too long, but I was super excited about it. I definitely wanted to show you how awesome this stuff is. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy it when you come out and you see more of them on the market. We're trying to get the information out. We're trying to spread the word on how great these lights really are. So far, they have been fantastic. And again, just design-wise and their attention to detail. Again, I keep going on and on and on, and I don't want to do that, but I do want to give this content out to you guys so you guys can keep an eye on it. Follow them on Instagram. Go check out their website. I will put all the links below.